Now, since this past weekend, the questions that are on everybody's mind is how? How do you save the Fantastic Four franchise? Now, the real obvious thing, save, is give it right back to Marvel. But knowing Fox and the rumors are coming around that Fox is forcing a sequel, or they're doing a sequel regardless of the box office numbers, which they're not good. If they would have released this on DVD, they probably would have got their money back. Might have been, because everybody would have bought the DVD without actually going to the theaters. Because a lot of people, the theaters now are very expensive, so reviews do matter. Reviews matter now to people because the movies are expensive. Like, I mean, seriously, you're paying almost $11 something for a ticket. They ain't paying for popcorn. Like, fuck that. I'm going to see a review to save money. That's why a lot of people watch reviews. More so the YouTubers community with their reviews now, movie reviews, they really are looked upon for guidance for the movies because people don't want to pay that much for a movie. So yeah. So that's just being said. Now that's the most smart thing to do. The second thing to do, if Fox is hell bent on keeping those damn rights, which I think they are, then they should do. This is what they do. They scrap Fantastic Four, Fan Four Stick. Scrap it. Just leave it alone. Don't do it no more. Do a Green Lantern on it. Just say that shit never happened. Even though Green Lantern was a hell of a lot better film than this. But I'm going off topic. Just scrap it. Move. Go back to the scratch board. This is how I would do it. Give fans a Doctor Doom film of his origins, per se. Introduce, Doctor Doom, because a couple years ago Fox had the idea to do X-Men Origins Magneto, but that was scrapped in favor for X-Men First Class, and Magneto's origin that was written for the film was used for X-Men First Class. That's what they need to do. And don't do Fantastic Four timepiece. We don't need that. Just keep it in modern day. So yeah, just do a Doctor Doom Origins. How his mother got killed, because she practiced magic. She was a witch per se. That's part of the origins too. You can play that up too. You can introduce magic into the fantastic world. You can have his father either get killed, or you can follow the origin. He freezes to death in a cold Liberia, or follow something like that. Follow his origins per se. Make a movie about it. Plus, the film will probably cost less than $50 million. You won't have to put that much money in there, and the money you get back out of it, put more money in for a sequel, which is the Fantastic Four. But you gotta get Doom right. He has to be done right. He's the first character you need to get done right, because out of all the characters, you got the Thing right. I think in Fantastic Four 2015, you got the Thing right. The way he looks, he looked real well. Reed Richards, he's a character I think they've always tackled right. Human Torch, the only problem with the film characters was they were written terribly, some of them. But that's it. How they look, they all look like they came out of the comics. More so the original movies in 2005 and 2007. These movies, not so much. The 2015 version. But yeah, that's what you do. Do a Doctor Doom movie first. Flesh out his origin. Flesh out his character. He'll be the big bad of the series, per se. What I would do, I wouldn't even use him as a villain in this Fantastic Four film, the first film you guys do. I use him in the Fantastic Four 2. Reason being is you can flesh out his character more so, or you can flesh out the Reed and Victor relationship and conflict in the Doctor Doom film, which I think you should tease it a little bit, but not too much, and you can really tackle it in the Fantastic Four film, or in the sequel with the Fantastic Four, when they get their powers, Doctor Doom gets his powers too. Well, when Fantastic Four becomes the Fantastic Four, Doctor Doom becomes, Victor becomes Doctor Doom in the film. So while they're becoming the Fantastic Four, you see Doctor Doom slowly become Doctor Doom, the man from the comics, per se. So yeah, that's what I would do. Reason I think they should do this is Doctor Doom is one of the characters that, out of Marvel, he is the best villain next to Magneto. The funny thing is 20th Century Fox pretty much had the best villain under their umbrella. They didn't fucking know. And it's like, you had Doctor Doom, you had Magneto, and you had Darth Vader under your fucking umbrella. And you didn't do nothing with those characters. Who the fuck ran Fox at that time? Oh yeah, that makes perfect sense. If he ran it, yeah. Other than that, guys, that's what I think. That's what I think Fox should do. They should do a Doctor Doom film, then from a Doctor Doom film, then they do a Fantastic Four film. Do the real Mole Man in Fantastic Four, the real one, not the one we got in Fantastic Four 2015, or excuse me, Fan Four Stick. Give us the real Mole Man, okay? In the first film. In the sequel, you give us Doctor Doom. And for the sequel, the first film, the first scene, I would have the Doom bots come and attack them, and they take out the Doom bots and they figure out who sent this to us. And you go back to Liberia, and Doctor Doom is sitting in his freaking chair, that known chair of his, and you just see him watching everything. And also in that film, we set up the secret invasion with the Skrulls, and you have in the sequel, you have the Fantastic Four and Doctor Doom work together to take on the Skrulls in the third film or whatever. That sets up the sequel for that. So I mean, that's something I would love to see. I mean, the worst thing about 20th Century Fox, they have so many storylines they can do. They have so many. Marvel wants a lot of the characters that they got. I didn't know how much Fantastic Four really, the characters in Fantastic Four really played a big factor into the Marvel history until I read up on what they have and they don't. They got Kang the fucking Conqueror. I love that character. And 20th Century Fox got that motherfucker. I was like, fuck. Marvel needs him. They desperately need him, because I don't want to see Ultron again, because they fucked him over. So, that's my opinion. As always, guys, like, subscribe. Let me know down below, what do you guys think Marvel, what do you guys think? How would you say the Fantastic Four franchise? Would you A, give it back to Marvel? Or would you B, let Fox still keep it? Now, if my idea would be is, if Fox does keep it, this is how they should save the franchise. Do a Doctor Doom film, then do a Fantastic Four film, do the sequel with Doctor Doom. In the first film, they have Mole Man or somebody else. The third, and in that sequel, Doctor Doom, they take it on Doctor Doom, but also the Skrulls come to Earth and they begin the invasions during the secret invasion. Then in the third film, they focus on the Fantastic Four Secret Invasion. That's the third film. That is the third film. Fantastic Four Secret Invasion. You can make a part 1, or you can do a part 2, or whatever. And that's what you do. And they take the Doom and Fantastic Four work together to take on the Secret Invasion. And that's what you do. And you build it up like that. Then you put the Silver Surfer. You could have a Silver Surfer film down the road. Because the Fantastic Four, character-wise, they have so many characters. That's why Marvel, 20th Century Fox, didn't really want to give them up. They got Mark Millar there. I'm thinking to myself, y'all can do some good shit. What was the problem with this film? That's just, it's whatever. But anyway, guys, let me know down below what you guys think. Would you A, give it back to Marvel, or would you B, follow my way and do a Doom film first, and then so on and so off? As always, peace, guys. Let me know down below, and talk to you later.